Right, apologies about that. I guess this is part two then. You know what I did? I clicked, there's a button on the bottom of my phone. No, not the stop button. There's another button that clears the screen and takes me back to my home screen, and the phone automatically stops the recording, which again I didn't know. So this is all a learning curve. Life is all about learning, people, all about learning. So anyway, as I was saying, in part one we were talking about pirate radio, and I ended up going out and buying some decks, which was kind of really funny. Bright red cam decks. I probably had 50 records to my name, and I used to record my sets. Well, they weren't really sets, they were more mistakes, but it took a while getting used to mixing vinyl. Bloody long process. God, you know, sort of cracked it eventually after about 6 months. Never went out anywhere. Every weekend, every single weekend was all about mixing, making mixtapes. I made loads of mixtapes. I called them different names, had different DJ names. I'd called myself DJ Dave, DJ Davey. I think I called myself DJ Ravey, even though I was buying mainly sort of early house music vinyl. What else? Yeah, I was just thinking of names, but yeah, DJ Davey, DJ Dave, DJ DME, which is quite funny. And I'll go on to the story a little bit later in this episode on why I ended up with the name DJ Mixer. That's a funny story in itself. But anyway, yeah, so basically, I mean, without going into mass detail, I basically started recording all my sets onto tape, and then after that it all sort of started from there really, when a friend of mine said it was his birthday house party, because that's kind of what we did in them days really. You know, I was sort of 19, 19, yeah. So he was having a birthday party. He just said to me one day, in this kind of voice as well, "Oi mate, you want to bring your decks and records over? You can spin some tunes." Literally like that, you know, that kind of, you know. Anyway, his name was Keith. So if you're around Keith, drop us a comment and let me know what you think of my impression of you. Anyway, so big shout out to Keith. Anyway, but yeah, he kind of got me started really, and then it was from there it ended up with me playing at his party. I had about 50 tunes, so what's that, 10 an hour, 8 an hour, because they were long records mainly, 8 minutes, 6, 7 or 8 minute records. So yeah, it kind of started from there really, and then after that everything became more, you know, interesting in terms of, it was the first time I'd actually played to an audience, and what a difference it makes. I was nervous, sweaty, but that's kind of how it all started really. Did a few more house parties, used to make mixtapes for people. People thought I was like some kind of genius. They're like, "Wow, you made a mixtape," you know, and all this stuff. I was hooked, totally 100% hooked on making mixtapes. It's all I cared about, mixtape. Earn my money from my part-time job, and then go all the way out and you know, go and buy the vinyl and then come back, and it just carried on like that all the way through, until I started DJing at pubs and all that kind of stuff. So it was very, very interesting indeed. Yeah, so It's alright, the kids are all finishing school, so they're all everywhere at the moment. Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. It was the house parties that sort of got me started into the DJing. Started DJing at a few pubs, and the story of my name, Mixture, was hilarious, because basically what happened was that my old landlord, George, I mean, long time ago now, similar sort of thing, he said, "Oh, you play a bit of music, do you?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I've got another birthday party. I've got a friend's birthday party. They want a bit of music. They don't care what it is. Do you want to bring your gear down?" So anyway, I brought my gear down, you know, and obviously played. Now, regarding my name, it was my local pub in London, and in East London back in them days. Anyway, so I was at home and I was training to be a chef. I was at college, and the phone rang, the old landline. Remember that? The landline. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. So I picked up the phone. "Hello?" And he's like, "What, Dave?" I was like, "Hello, mate." Anyway, so he said, "You still good for Saturday night?" I was like, "Yeah, mate, I'm all good." And so he said, "What do you call you?" I was like, "What do you mean, what do you call me?" "My name's Dave." He said, "No." I said, "What do I call you? Your DJ name?" Now, at the time, I was reading a cookery book about cakes and all this sort of stuff. Anyway, on the recipe, it said "mix the mixture." I remember reading it, "mix the mixture." So I sort of went, "I don't know, mate, call me DJ Mixture." He goes, "All right, mate." So that's kind of how my name started, calling me DJ Mixture. So that's kind of the beginnings of how everything started for me, really. There's obviously loads more loads more to tell you about, but let's have a look at this beautiful area I'm in. Changing the subject. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Look at the beautiful weather. Greenery everywhere. Absolutely gorgeous day today. So nice. Proper summer weather at last. Absolutely stunning. I love it. I love walking around in it. So anyway, this is part 2, so that, you know, we don't sort of, I'm going to try and keep these vlogs sort of between 10 to 15 minutes. Now, I have set up a YouTube channel, so I'm going to upload part 1, which is the previous part before it cut out, and this part, which is part 2. And of course, these will get uploaded onto my socials. And as I said, this is all about me, just giving a bit of insight about me, you know. Nothing too personal, obviously. Some things are best kept secret, should we say. But just my general, you know, about DJing, as I said, about running House Fusion Radio. We're going to go through various topics. I can tell you some stories, whatever. If you want to ask me some questions about DJing or running a radio station, I think I've got plenty of experience now, nearly 30 years. I think I know what I'm doing, just about. So yeah, that's it for today. I am gonna head back and find the beer garden and have a nice cold shandy. So hope you enjoyed the first 2 episodes. I'm going to do another one tomorrow because it's Friday and everyone loves Friday. And we'll talk House Fusion Radio tomorrow, a little bit about House Fusion Radio and how you can get involved, etc. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. This is all new to me, so I've just been press recording and waffling really, but anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Big love, catch it all soon. Let me know in the comments below how you thought about the vlog, not blog, vlog. All right, nice one. Enjoy the sunshine. See ya. Bye.